Hi, I'm Susan Barone. I'm here with Jules Bower, international luxury destination wedding photographer. And we're going to talk to Jules a little bit about what he thinks of the symposium that we had here in Puglia and what he can take back from it and his comments on it.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to have been invited. I thought it was an excellent opportunity to meet industry colleagues that are my peers. They're respected. They're all working professionals that have a lot of experience, and it's also an excellent opportunity to meet people from around the world, and that's what I like doing. I'm a destination wedding photographer, so I travel the world shooting weddings, and so I like to meet people that literally come from all over the planet because they have different cultures, experiences, points of view, and we can kind of have this melting pot and share our ideas and learn from each other. So I thought that it was a really good idea, and so far I'm very pleased.
Thank you. Was there any particular moment during the event that you found most informative or stood out the most?
In general, the tone and the message that seemed to be spread through everybody in a different way, because everybody had a different way of putting it, was that nobody knows everything, and you can always continue to strive to educate yourself and improve. And that's another reason why this is a nice opportunity, because I've already learned things since I was been here. It may have only been a phrase, a sentence, half a sentence, but it starts you know, it kind of sticks in your brain, and it gives you the opportunity to reflect on something and think about it in a different way. So I know that there are probably people that came and listened to a whole speech and loved every moment and were writing it down, and that was really important to them. But I know that people have mentioned just little things that were kind of nuggets of gold, wisdom that they can take away with them. And yeah, I've heard quite a few of those, so it's been useful for sure.
So Mr. Jules Bower was also a speaker on our destination wedding panel, which I found the audience was very receptive to everything that you had to say in regards to how important the photography is.
They were being polite.
No.
Well, I tried to give my points of view. Often it's easy to be opinionated, but not everybody's going to get that all the time. What you have to do is I tried to give across a message about how I've approached things that hopefully people relate to in a way that, because I'm the photographer that's here, there aren't other photographers necessarily here, but I hope that what I had to say could be applied to other sectors, other businesses. Ultimately, I'm a creative person, and many of the other people here are too. So as creatives, I think that often the process is a general process that can be applied to each profession, whether they be photographers or florists or event designers.
That was the theme, like the creativity and innovation and trying to be different and unique is definitely what the theme is with the new trend in destination weddings and romance tourism.
Yeah, I mean, there are many weddings going on around the planet. It is a very popular industry at the moment. From my point of view, to stand out, I have to be unique. I want to try to be unique to attract the attention, because there are so many people that are photographers. But I mean, from that point of view, it's not too bad, because I firmly believe that no two people would take the same photo. So that kind of plays to your advantage. There's no reason why somebody shouldn't have the dream of being a photographer and pursue it, because their photos are always going to be different to the next person's. But don't just look at the industry and what is the trend of the moment and say, hey ho, that seems to be going well, I'll do that, let's jump on that bandwagon. Maybe reflect before doing that, because if you've decided to do that, then many other people are probably doing the same thing, and then shortly you'll find yourself in a situation where you're not unique. You're one of many people who have decided to follow an obvious path that's already been trodden by somebody else.
So the importance of these symposiums to explore different and unique destinations adds to the learning experience on how to continually be ahead of the trend and educate yourselves and educate others, so that they
Definitely.
can also grow.
Well, also in a destination like this,
Yeah.
if people didn't or weren't aware of it and didn't Google it beforehand,
Right.
they would have arrived and probably been quite
Mm-hmm.
surprised. It's just so unique, the architecture, the atmosphere, the ambiance, everything. So
Great. Mr. Jules Bowers, thank you very much.
you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. It was our pleasure.